Today I want to talk to you about gratitude. To me, gratitude comes in two forms. One, it's the gratitude of what you have in life. And secondly, it's the gratitude that you feel for having gone through something in life or having shared something or experienced something. The thing about gratitude is you can't be grateful and depressed at the same time. And for me, gratitude got me through the last 12 years of some of the most horrific circumstances that anyone could go through. Witnessing my partner commit suicide, being defamed around the world, being harassed by her family, and then being charged with her murder were all horrific, and I wouldn't want anyone to go through them. But the funny thing is that during all of that, I somehow found gratitude to be the most important thing to help me through it. Now, I'm not saying necessarily that I was grateful for witnessing my partner jump off our 11th floor balcony. Certainly not. And I wasn't grateful at the time that I was wrongly jailed in 2014, which was then overturned. I was grateful for it being overturned, but not being wrongly jailed. I certainly wasn't grateful for my partner's family harassing me and stalking me and defaming me and bullying me, or the media doing the same. And I definitely wasn't grateful for being charged with her murder. But what I did find is when I was wrongly jailed in 2014, I spent 10 days in custody. And at the end of that, I came home and I'd lost friends, I lost my employment, I lost pretty much everything except the roof over my head and my two dogs. I got them out of a kennel the following day, and they didn't care that I'd been away for 10 days, and they didn't care that I went out one day and didn't come back. They just cared that I was there giving them a pat and rolling around on the floor with them. And that made me realize not only did I have unconditional love from someone, but I was so grateful that I had them in my life. And by showing gratitude and feeling gratitude at that moment, I felt that there was some hope. The smallest amount of hope, because I did have a roof over my head, which was a lot more than a lot of people. I was alive. My body is reasonably healthy. I've got all my arms and legs. I've got all my teeth. I haven't got as much hair as I used to have, and it's a bit grayer than it used to be, but I've still got some. I'm alive. So they're all things I started to feel grateful for, and as I felt grateful for them, I felt more grateful for more things, and it started stacking. And that's the beauty of gratitude. Once you find one thing to be grateful for, it stacks. Now, on top of all of that, looking back now, 12 years later, I'm so grateful for the situation and everything that I have been put through. As horrific as it was, I'm grateful for having witnessed the situation I witnessed and for being put through what I was put through and all of the challenges that all of that entailed, because it's made me stronger, it's made me wiser, it's made me more caring and empathetic. It's helped me to see things in a different light. It's helped me to be forgiving and positive and all of these attributes that I may not have had or shown prior to that. So I'm now grateful for what I went through, because there's always a silver lining in every situation that you go through in life. Tony Robbins always says, life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. And if you can see how it's happening for you instead of to you, then it flips everything around and you find more things to be grateful for. So what I'd like you to do, if you're going through anything tough, and I don't know what you're going through, it could be that you're homeless, it could be that you're broke, it could be you've broken up with someone, you could be having a really serious medical challenge in your life. It could be a million different things, and I get that. I get that these challenges are horrible and you feel like I've got nothing to be grateful for. But you do. We all have something to be grateful for. If you're watching this video, then there's something to be grateful for. You're looking at me going, hey, this guy may know something, or maybe he's full of crap. It's on YouTube. We should be grateful for the technology we have these days. But if you're watching this video, then you've obviously got eyes that you can see and ears that you can hear. Perhaps you're deaf. You can still see the captions. Perhaps you're blind. You can still hear my voice. And if you are watching this video, then you've either got a phone, a computer, or a TV that you're watching it on, or at the very least, a friend who cares enough about you to show you a video like this. So they're all things to be grateful for. And it may be the smallest things that you start being grateful for. So it may be that you're alive, that you have a body, that your arms and legs are functioning relatively easily. You may be in a lot of pain. I've got quite a lot of neck pain. You probably see in some of my videos, I'm always flexing my neck. I've got degenerative discs in my C3 and C4 in my neck, but I'm alive and I'm grateful for the body I have, and I'm grateful for the pain that I do feel, because it makes me act in a different way and work my body in a different way. It's made me stronger. So find something to be grateful for, anything, just the littlest thing, and continue to be grateful for that and just focus on that. Because when you're focusing on being grateful, like I said, you can't be depressed at the same time. And it's not going to happen overnight. It'll take time. But try being grateful for little things and then start stacking those things on top of each other. because gratitude breeds more gratitude. I'm so grateful for everything I have in my life, whether it's my finances, my home, my body, my dogs, my ability to be able to share videos and share my story and share my new book. They're all things I'm grateful for. So go and give it a try. Try to be grateful and just thankful. Thankful for the fact that you're going through this situation and that you're alive. Life can be shit, but it can also be really joyful and beautiful if you perceive it to be that way. So if you've got some value out of this, please like the video, comment, subscribe, or follow me on Instagram, j.dmoorea. And if you want, check out my new book. It's called What Other People Think of You Is None of Your Business. It's a raw and unfiltered blueprint of how I discovered true happiness and true love with myself through all of the trials that I just mentioned about a moment ago, and how I feel like I've discovered the blueprint that can perhaps help you. So check it out. What Other People Think of You Is None of Your Business. It's on all of the major platforms as an ebook, an audiobook, and a paperback. And remember, there's always something to be grateful for.